It was a way to connect with our own community in Silicon Valley. So it was wonderful. We look forward to always getting it in the mail that time.
Our board, Sandy is here. I don't know where she is. And I need to give her kudos because she is on the board with us and she is the one who guided us to start India Currents Foundation. And through this foundation, I think, it's a very good balance that we are teaching the young generation about journalism, how to write, how to kind of express your thoughts
among all the friends and well-wishers of India Currents. Today is a really special day. We started this journey at a time when we were printing paper. We would wax them, we would paste them on top of boards on a light table in our garage. And it would go to the printers, and it was a whole process. And 35 years later, we published by the push of a button. It's amazing what I've seen in this 35 years. And many people have been a part of that journey. In 1987, India Currents started as an idea, an experiment that transformed into a powerful platform that puts a mirror on the very heart of the Indian American population. From stories about Dotbusters, the first Desi LGBTQ conference, documenting the history of Indian immigration to Silicon Valley, commenting on the ethics of surrogacy, reviewing Indian American writers and artists, performance of artists, of great Indian artists, as we gave our readers a magazine of substance. Eminent writer Ved Mehta has said about a great publication that it would contribute something of worth to the national discourse. It would cast light, it would be well-wishing, and it would be humane. We have striven to do all of that. For 32 years, we published a print magazine month after month, and at our peak, we were printing, mailing, and distributing 30,000 copies every month, of which 100% was supported by small business advertising. But with the advent of Google and Facebook, the world as we knew it changed. And with it, the publishing landscape. It was like a tsunami, and many among us were swept away. And we were tested. Oh, how we were tested. Someone asked me recently, how did you survive? The answer is sheer obstinacy. I refuse to give up. And Vijay can attest to that. 2018 was a low point for us when we entered a new world, digital only. I had the dreaded task of letting our staff go. And you know what they said? They said, you can fire us, we're not leaving. So we are going to continue to do the work. You go find a path forward. Our staff has always been deeply committed to the idea of community, to whom it mattered that our community has a voice. And so we changed our processes and our thinking, and we evolved with the wisdom gained, and we persevered. Even as we were recovering from the first tsunami, a second one hit. A global pandemic tested the will of every business. Amazingly, our readers rallied around us. Now you have to remember, for 32 years, I'd never asked the readers for anything. No money. And I was petrified to actually ask, because I thought nobody's going to step up. Nobody's going to give us. But our readers rallied around us, donating money and showing us a path forward, a reader-supported model. You know, in December last year, I made an appeal to readers that we were $3,000 short of our fundraising goal. And I got an email from a reader who had already made a donation. And he said, let me know what you're short on December 31st, and I'll make good on that. Now, this was somebody I did not know at all. I don't know, he was just a reader. So I did tell him, and he stepped up and made the difference that the amount that we were short of. But later on, I met with him to understand why he had supported us. And he said something very interesting. He said, while Indian Americans have made huge contributions in the Valley, there are no markers for us, not even a street called Little India. India Currents is one platform that is ours. We must support it. And I cannot tell you what that made me feel. Like it had touched the lives of so many different people that I wasn't even aware of. There are so many people that I am grateful for to have in my life. First of all, Sandy Close, a mentor and guide for over 25 years, who has shown me the path in so many different ways. The American Leadership Forum for opening up a new way of thinking, a world of ideas and connections. The Silicon Valley Community Foundation, in the Institute for Nonprofit News, the Knight Foundation, and Catchlight for believing in our mission and supporting us. You helped us survive. Please say hello to them. They're all here. Today we are recognized as a trusted voice of the community. And we finally see the light at the end of this tunnel. We are building better infrastructure that is relevant for today's digital world. We are growing our team. You met the Magnificent Seven. And so that we can deliver stories the way people expect in today's world. But we need your help to build a robust model, a model that's going to survive and is going to be there for the next generation, a place that they have their own voices be heard. I'm excited to share that India Currents is one of 15 newsrooms in the country that has been selected to participate in the Google News Initiative Digital Foundations Lab. We traversed this whole path using only one tool, our pen, figuratively. And in the language of Silicon Valley, storytelling is our core competency. I believe in the power of storytelling. If John Steinbeck had not told the story of the Joad family in The Grapes of Wrath, how many of us would know about the Oklahoma Dust Bowl and the sharecroppers? We have been telling stories of Indian immigration to Silicon Valley since 1987. Authentic stories, documenting the history of a people as they made a new home in a foreign land. In a way, documenting my own story. It could be hard to visualize the change of landscape during this journey unless I place two visuals in front of you, one showing then and one showing now. 1986. A new immigrant in a foreign land. Incredible loneliness. Phone calls to India are $3.50 a minute. Aerograms cost 36 cents. It takes 28 days to get a reply. Were there others like me? I scanned the local newspapers. No news of anything familiar. Iran-Contra crisis. India, if ever mentioned, was in the news of the weird. Dow Jones was 1,537. Was this my new reality? mother of twin boys, and yet no feeling of community, of belonging, craving the tastes of home, craving the sounds of home. Rasmalai, make it with ricotta cheese. Hindi music, listen to spooling cassette tapes. Were there others like me? India Currents is born. A platform to share familiar stories. A hunger to share. The desire to explore our hyphenated identities. The challenge of finding resources. The thrill of discovering fellow travelers. The hunger to belong. 2022. Engaged in my local community. I WhatsApp with Mummy every day. Facebook and Zoom with friends and family across the globe. A connected world. And then a global pandemic. The conscience of a nation is stirred. I scan the local media. We are the model minority now. The Dow Jones is 34,496. I'm a grandmother now. I buy rasmalai at Costco and I stream Hindi music on Spotify. India Currents turns 35. My quest to stay a storyteller stays strong. The hunger remains. The hunger to belong, the hunger to connect. Thank you for celebrating with us today.
Thank you, Vandana, Vijay, the whole team at India Currents. On behalf of Congressman Ro Khanna, I would like to congratulate you on your 35th anniversary. Those really were inspiring words. If I can be so presumptuous to say that, to me, India Currents seems like it is a thought-provoking safe shelter. It's somewhere where you can, as Vandana, when she was here in 1987, you can maybe feel the warmth of a home-cooked meal, but you can also feel challenged by the issues of the day and invited to partake in discussion of them. And that's a challenge, and it's something that the whole community should support. And Congressman Khanna is really pleased to be able to, through me, present this to you. And again, on behalf of Congressman Khanna, is a certificate of special congressional recognition presented to India Currents in recognition of its 35th anniversary celebration.
Here is the mayor of Foster City, Richa Avasthi. Thank you. You made it at the right time. Absolutely.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. It is an extreme honor and pleasure to join this beautiful event recognizing India Currents on their 35th anniversary and to recognize the amazing Vandana. I have a mayoral proclamation from the city of Foster City that I would read just a few words. So this is the proclamation of the mayor, City of Foster City, California, recognizing the 35th anniversary of India Currents. Whereas India Currents is an award-winning, non-profit, non-partisan, multi-platform ethnic media organization focused on the Indian American community, and whereas the mission of India Currents is to tell critical, relevant, and investigative stories for and about the diaspora in the San Francisco Bay Area, and serve as an incubator for a new generation of storytellers. And whereas India Currents plays a distinctive role in connecting Indian Americans to each other, transcending cultural silos, and promoting civic engagement to support broader social justice issues. Whereas India Currents aims to encourage thoughtful and purposeful debate on issues that impact people of color by offering a safe space for marginalized voices. Through collaborative alliances, India Currents promotes a deeper understanding of the diversity in the community. India Currents has documented the life of Indian Americans in Silicon Valley over 35 years, becoming trusted messenger on critical issues. And India Currents is a minority-led, all-female editorial team. And four of the five board members are women. Over the last 35 years, India Currents has had 75% or more people of color on staff. And over the years, India Currents has established a track record for journalistic excellence and won awards and recognition from New America Media, the San Francisco Press Club, and the California Journalism Awards, and is a go-to hub for in-depth news and information on Indian Americans. Hereby express appreciation to India Currents for providing 35 years of dedicated service to the San Francisco Bay Area Indian community.